I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's Arda.
Some good, persistent defending here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Morocco are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Morocco have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Rice. Morocco have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Saliba. And Mendes. And it's Rice. And it's Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kaka. Best. Vieira. It's a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Valverde. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good defending, very good defending. Courtois is there to clear. Gabriel. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Morocco have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Thuram. Now he's off and running. Couldn't squeeze it through. Best. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Best. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. And it's Rice. Oh, look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. He's looking wide. He's on it. Can he? And the shot! And he's managed to get rid. Morocco looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Osimhen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Rice. Rice.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Kaká. No, he's not getting his way this time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Morocco clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Morocco go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Now, can they get him away? And it's Valverde. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká takes control of it and he's on the move. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Gabriel. And it's Hakimi. Valverde has created 1 goal already. And Mendes. This looks promising. He's free, he has got space. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Can he finish? Rice. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Kaká cuts it out. Goulet. And it's Kaká. Saliba. Szoboszlai. Now Kaká. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
substitution for Morocco. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Osman.
It's Vieira.
Number 15.
Ronaldinho.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the
Morocco
field,
are, of course, in a position
10.
to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 19. Alvarez. Number 22.
Reinders.
Reinders.
Rice.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Alvarez. Robson. Rui Costa. Time and again they are repelled. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Saliba. And here's Alvarez. And it's Soboslai.
Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. And that's played in low. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ronaldinho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And here's Mbappe.
Rui Costa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho. Vieira.
He's in a great position here.
He gets big. Sticks it away. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
And here's Mbappe.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Soboslai! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Hakimi.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Threads one in. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy after
How would
the
you
final
sum up
whistle.
what we've... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's hit the post! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rice, still goalless. João Cancelo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rice. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Hakimi. Rice, and it's Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter-attack is on for England. He's had it taken off him. Rice, that's a little off target. Reinders. And Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Vinicius Junior. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Out towards the flank. Played back into the centre. And here's Bellingham. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nuno Mendes showing good feet. Vinicius Junior was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Reinders. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And he's gone direct here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the
Rises! Oh, off the bar! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Morocco have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Matheus Cunha. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
it's Mendes.
Looking for options for movement. That is lovely. And the whistle goes for half-time.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Morocco have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Morocco definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Rice. Hakimi for Rice. England are looking to break at pace. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Still just a single goal between the sides. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Hakimi.
And they win it back again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out in...
Chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for England. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Number 21, Mbappe. Substitution.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. And the finish! You four. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claim...
He's got full. And yes, it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's good vision. Oh, important interception. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Valverde. Now it's Diaz. That's a super give and go. That's tidy. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Rice. Threads one in. Now it's Yamal. Valverde. Chips it through. Look at this. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Got to be quick to recover this. Hakimi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
England!
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Hakimi. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Showing good feet. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. Driving through the middle.
A heavy challenge.
Tchouameni
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Cancelo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely weighted ball.
And here's Mbappe.
Bellingham.
And it's Valverde. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich with the short one. Valverde. Kimmich. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hakimi. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Osimhen.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bellingham. For Rice. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And now the breakaway. Rice. Calafiori. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rice. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. In with the challenge. Van Dijk. Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball. Look at the space here. Shoots! They've done it! And finally he has breathed life into the game. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
England have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Valverde does well to get it back. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Could be danger here. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Gabriel. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's only too happy to take that back. Calafiori calmly anticipates. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes!
And that would have won it.
Bruno Fernandes really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? He can run onto that, and he's certainly onside here. Osimhen. Van Dijk did well to stay calm there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Valverde. And here's Osimhen. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. He's in a good position here. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick request today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.